Today on the channel, we're back at it again from the vault with the ringside collectible exclusive Ultimate Warrior and John Cena.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Ringside Collectible Vault exclusive unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the greatest champion of all time, and we also got John Cena, as we got the Ultimate Warrior and John Cena. Oh, I kid John. John, of course, great friend of the channel.
Kyle Peterson, who is known in some circles as the Larry Bird of sports entertainment figurine collecting. Well, this is John Cena, a.k.a. John Cena, who is known in some circles as the John Stockton of fashion. The shorts get shorter all the time.
But I call it like I see it, Ultimate Warrior, the greatest of all time. Never changed my mind there. But of course, if you're looking for these figures and anything else wrestling related, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We're going to start with John Cena first because we're going to save the absolute best for last. That's what you got to do. Build that anticipation. But John Cena, of course, no slouch himself. And once again, we get another defining moment, just like The Undertaker in this same series, re-released in this line here. And of course, throwback packaging, we're getting used to this, and we get really used to it with the Legends line, of course, over at Target, but kind of a similar thing. And this almost feels like Legend packaging. It's, you know, packaging from 14 years ago, but it does look weird with the defining moment Cena. Used to that in the defining moment packaging, now in that throwback Elite packaging. Is what it is. Of course, Ringside Collectible exclusive, Elite Collection, WWE, True Effects, John Cena. Can't see this guy on the side here. Can't see him over here either. And then on the back, got that cross-sell. Of course, unboxing every single one of these on the channel, so make sure you check out those reviews. Then at the very end, we're going to rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorites and kind of sum up the series. Stay tuned for that, of course. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tail of the tape, got the blurb. Let's see what it says about one John Cena. Height 6'1", 251 pounds, 16-time world champion, United States champion, WWE Tag Team Champion. Did you know John Cena debuted his freestyle skills on the Halloween 2002 episode of SmackDown, launching the career of the Doctor of Thugonomics? How about that? We'll never forget those times. Always enjoyed rapping Cena back there, getting stabbed in bars and things. It happens. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic Prison. See what old Juan Cena is up to there. Looking good. Looks really good out of the package here. Love that we get 2 title belts with this one as well. Obviously, we got that in the defining moments along the way. We do got some twist ties like a young Todd McFarlane from the couch. And Todd just not for the couch anymore, as we got his figure, and he's barefoot, and he's wiggling his toes. Oh, it's an amazing thing. An amazing thing, of course. Check out the Todd McFarlane toy unboxing. Pop out old Cena here. See you later. Oh, twist ties through the air. Just a carpet's worst enemy, or keeping Kirby vacuums in business. I don't know. Are they still in business? You guys tell me. But we'll dive into this in a second here. Of course, 2 Fists of Fury for John Cena. He's got to throw punches in bunches, as we do know. We do get an old school United States title belt, and how about that? It actually spins. That's a nice twist. I'm here for that. So you get the spinner on there. A little cool title belt we do not get very often. I mean, gosh, have we got this besides the defining moments? This might have been the only time we ever got it. So have to imagine a fairly lucrative belt as far as belt collectors do go. Definitely not my United States Championship belt, though. I don't think of this when I think of the U.S. belt. Maybe you do. I sure don't. Then we get John Cena. Now, this is a belt I think of when I think of John Cena. Possibly the worst title belt design for the world title. I just was never a fan of this. I'm not a big fan of specific world title belts as far as outside of the leather. I don't mind guys changing the leather color, like the Ultimate Warrior in the white. Always love stuff like that. The Intercontinental title, I love the leather changes. I just don't like the actual belt and design and the plate changes there. Just not a huge fan of this, but I will say, once again, this does spin. Elite 100 John Cena, we had some struggles because it would not spin for us. This one does. WWE logos, all kinds of stuff, but man, this really screams John Cena. Sometimes I do think of the Edge rated R version, but all in all, not a huge fan of the spinning belts. For sure right there. Now we get John Cena here. He's got a little rubber band around there. He's got his basketball jersey here, looking good in orange. Cena, number 13. And man, he's got layers going on. He's got a white shirt underneath there. Definitely ready. It's almost like he's ready for winter, but he's ready for the basketball court is what he's ready for. But a big, oversized jersey, a little bit too big in all honesty here. He does got his dog chains going on. He's got the big, I don't know, what is that? Cena medallion? I don't know what that is. It's almost like a compass there, but he's got both of these. So there's a lot of accessories to the Cena figure as we're seeing. Of course, does have the hat for Cena as well. Very interesting. Old school chain gang. Oh, man. Chain gang, all about it. Man, talk about old school John Cena head, too. Young John Cena right here. He's ready. He's ready to go. He's ready to challenge you to a one-on-one game on the basketball court is what he's ready to. No bald spots, nothing like that. No real sculpting in the hair either. Just kind of all painted back there. A little bit of sculpt, I guess. But boy, this really throws back to the olden times. Oh, the olden times. Back to 2010, 11, that time frame. He does got the old pumps going on. He's going to pump them shoes up. Got his jorts on in black. Got the sweatbands with the Cena logo as well. Arm's going to go all the way around for us, as you can imagine. Bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows. Hands removable back and forth. Ab crunch. Waist. Big old splits if you need it. Legs go up. Thigh cut. Double jointed pinned knees. You do got the ankle cut. And then you got the back and forth side to side there, of course. You can remove all this gear on him. Obviously, it removes just like a traditional shirt. And then you do get a Velcro white shirt underneath. So great for customizers for that white shirt underneath, I would say. But it will take a little bit of time to get these shirt pulled off of him here if you're wanting to do that. But I feel like you kind of want to leave the shirt and the hat on this John Cena. It's not necessarily a wrestling Cena. It's kind of a Dr. Athegonomics walking to the ring and really wrapping the day away. Wish we did have a microphone with this one. I guess not in the cards in this day and age. Of course, he does fit on a ringside collectible stand very easily right there. Do got the old doctor right here. Do got old Cena. Man, oh man, quite the difference between these. Bright orange jersey. Definitely a light orange jersey. Bigger Cena 13 on the back, a little smaller on the back of this one. He does got the white shirt underneath. Not as bunched up, but boy, it's crazy how this Mattel soft goods have not held up over time. It's almost like they're disintegrating. Does got the hat going on. Very similar in the face department, but this new one's a little bit cleaner, I would say. Same hat going there, same everything. Articulation as we're used to, very different between these two here. And the shoes look to be the same as well. So an interesting update for this Cena. And it's crazy as this is like a legend Cena all these years later. Cena's been around a heck of a long time, how about? He's been around, so it's time for him to get re-released and some old school Cenas back in the mix because, like I said, it's technically kind of a Legends deal in this day and age. It's wild how time goes, and as we always say on the channel, what is time? But one guy time stands still for, at least here at this review table, is the Ultimate Warrior. We bring it up with the power of the Warriors, and honestly, one of the greatest Warrior figures that's ever been released in any toy line is this old school Ultimate Warrior. Of course, originally part of the Target exclusive Hall of Champions line, an absolute favorite Warrior of mine, and as of right now, probably my favorite Mattel Elite Ultimate Warrior. Just an amazing looking Warrior right here. Happy to see this re-released because I'm here for all the Warriors. And I forgot when I ordered these, I forgot to get a second one. I need a mint on card version of this because I have a mint on card Warrior collection, of course. Need this for that. I got to remember to get that in my next order from Ringside. But Warrior looking amazing here. Love this version of Warrior. Ultimate Warrior, WWE, Ringside, Elite Collection, True Effects. Warrior on the side, Warrior on the side. From the vault wrapped around the bottom. Of course, throwback packaging. Cross-sell, got the blurb, got the tail of the tape, got the man, the myth, the legend. We got the Ultimate Warrior. Let's see what it says about the Warrior. Height 6'2", 280 pounds. Titles, WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion. Did you know Ultimate Warrior won his first Intercontinental Championship against the Honky Tonk Man in only 27 seconds? Little Kyle knew all about it. He lost his absolute mind as a little kid when that music hit. Unbelievable. Had to be there. And you guys know, I love the Ultimate Warrior. I wear it on my sleeves all the time. But I understand modern kids and things like that not liking the Ultimate Warrior. It truly is a moment in time. You had to be in the moment of the Ultimate Warrior madness. It was just a magical moment. It was a magical time. I don't know. You just had to be there is what I always do say. If you weren't there, I could see how it could be maybe a little hokey, a little bit crazy. But boy, if you were there, you were there. There it is. And if you were of a certain age along the way, see you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison. Oh, I'll give him that double bye pose. Look at that. Warrior just warrioring. Doing warrior things right there. Get him out of the twist ties. Got to unlock the power of the Ultimate Warrior right here. A couple extra hands. Never hurt anybody. And we got the warrior. See you later. Goodbye. Twist ties everywhere. And oh my gosh. I absolutely love this warrior. You guys know that. This is an amazing, amazing figure right here. Absolutely love it. But let's get down to the accessories. We got 2 Fists of Warrior Fury out of the package. 2 gripping hands right here. Choose your own warrior adventure. You do get this white winged eagle title belt. And as I mentioned earlier, I absolutely love these colorful straps Ultimate Warrior brought. Love the white, the blue. Love that kind of purple color that Sergeant Slaughter stole away from him. Don't even get me started on that Royal Rumble. But love this. Absolutely love this. Worth the price of admission alone right there is what I'll say. And then we get the Warrior out of the package looking good. You got the arm tassels. Always crazy with the different tassel colors, of course. Got the wrist guards here with the fringe going on it as well. You got the Warrior logo all over. Almost like Seattle Seahawks colors. Shout out to Warren Moon, great friend of the channel. Warren Moon, the salt of the earth Warren Moon. Ultimate Warrior on the back of the trunks. You got 2 Warrior logos here. Now, if you guys remember the old school Hall of Champions version that was the Target exclusive, there was a variant with 3 Warriors on the trunks. I believe that was the first one, and then quickly after they went to 2. I was lucky enough to get 1 of each of those, so that was always a good one. And this one seems to be 2. I don't know if there's any variants, or there would be. I wouldn't think so, but you never know. Got the knee pads to kind of match the rest of the trunks and everything else. The yellow and black attack on the flannel fringe on the boots means only one thing. Ultimate Warrior, huge Striper fan. Would have thought he was dancing with Oz Fox, but here we are. And then you got the Warrior logo down there on the shoes, the boots, looking very good. Warrior jacked up, always a good body size for Warrior here, always enjoyed that. And then a beautiful head sculpt. Love the Screaming Warrior on this one. Love the brownish hair there, and then of course the great face paint. Love the slick back on the sides. Just something special about this one. I've always absolutely loved this figure. Arms all the way around for us, double jointed, pinless elbows, Fists of Fury, hands removable, waist articulation. Ab crunch, head, back, forth, side to side, up and down. Of course, those warrior splits, gymnasts in a former life. Then, of course, legs go up, thigh cut, double jointed, pinned knees, boot cut, ankles, back, forth, side to side. Of course, he should fit on a ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Celebrate with the power of the warrior. And then, of course, got the warrior right over here. Let's see what kind of differences we're looking at here. Not really too much of a difference, I would say. Very, very similar across the board. Yeah, even the hair is pretty close. A little lighter on this new one, but everything seems to be the same. Maybe a little bit more vibrant on the back of the trunks. Of course, the articulation going to be the biggest difference of the bunch, but not a ton of different meat on the bone outside of articulation on this one. But hey, give me all the Warriors re-released. I'm here for it. I'm here for it all day long. And twice on Sunday, too. Yeah, for those keeping track at home. But definitely 2 interesting ones here. The Cena is a definite good upgrade. As you can see, mine, it's just kind of faded, and the soft goods aren't just quite the same. Definitely an improvement over the last one. Warrior, pretty much about the same figure. It's just the articulation really bringing this one home. But still great to have an Ultimate Warrior as part of this line. And as most of this line has went, figures that were exclusive someplace or another, a little harder to get, so that makes sense in a lot of ways as well. But the Ultimate Warrior looking good, Cena looking good as well. But what are your guys' thoughts? Pickups, passes, long games, no games? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on John Cena and the Ultimate Warrior. Of course, check out the Patreon channel. Patreon, we got all the early access to all the videos from both YouTube channels. Make sure you check out both YouTube channels with content every single day, and check out the Patreon to support the channel. You can also support the channel at PressingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, and of course, don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. And don't forget my book, The complete guide to the Jakks Class Superstar series, just shy of 700 pages. Reading material here. It is coming up summer. Who needs some summer school? Right here, you too can be an expert. Check it out at Barnes & Noble and on Amazon. Appreciate the support right there. So for the Ultimate Warrior and John Cena and The Vault, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.